Almost did it again. Almost did it again. What's going down, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of Holmes Hobbies Motor Control. It's your boy Josh, aka Coleman, working on the Cherokee here on the workbench. And here's what happened, okay? It's Tuesday. I planned on having this video out first thing this morning because I wanted to wait because of the holiday yesterday. And so I woke up super early. I was up 5 this morning. You know, drink coffee and moping around trying to get ready and stuff. Bust out the cameras, bust out the lights, get everything all set up, start filming, and what do you know? Forgot to turn on my microphone. Cut to the clip. So yeah, that happened, and I filmed for like, I don't even know, probably an hour plus, just trying to figure stuff out and going vlog style and just trying to have fun with it, and wasted my morning. So now I have the microphone turned on. Yeah, got the microphone turned on, and I'm just gonna go ahead and give you guys an update. It's gonna be a much shorter video for today than what I had originally planned. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna give you an update on what I got going on here for this Cherokee. I'll show you what I did too. I did it on camera this morning, but no sense in playing it back with no audio, so I'll just show you here. Basically, what we have going on is, here's the XJ build, and you remember last time we got the ESC installed here and ran these wires. Well, now what I did, because we need somewhere to mount electronics and I need to keep this nice and flat, right? So what I did was I took a standard electronics box from an SCX10 and bolted it underneath, upside down. Now, we do get a tiny bit, a tiny, oh, come on, give me some focus. A tiny bit of rub, you can't see anything. I'm trying to show you. There, you get a tiny bit of rub on that, but, yep, can't see anything. It's not that bad. It's not all that bad. It barely touches. So, anyways, excuse me. So now I've got the electronics box mounted. That means I can put the majority of the electronics in here. So all I have to do is worry about routing all the cables back there. But here's where it gets tricky. I'm going to be adding a lot more electronics to this before we get to see the Holmes Hobbies stuff in action. So, sorry I'm blowing up. The first thing I need to do is figure out length of wires. Well, before I figure out length of wires, I need to figure out what all for electronics I was going to put in here. So, of course, there's going to be a bunch of lights, right? Rock lights, light bars front and rear. GT Power Kit's going to be the main form of lights. I've got squadrons. These Baja Design squadrons. These are going to be the headlights, but they're going in the original bezels. These will be rock lights for the front and rear. Like, it's going to get lit up. This thing's really going to be lit up. And then I was thinking battery. Well, I want a lot of battery power. I want a lot of runtime, and I don't want a big bulky battery that's going to be, you know, top heavy. I want all the weight to be below the shock towers, basically. So anything heavy, I want it to be down below the shock tower on the front. And as you can see, the shock tower is technically the tallest point on the build right now. So what I am thinking is I'm going to wind up running dual packs right here on the side, but not just sitting on here like this. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to build compartments, because I still have to build out the body. So when I build out the body, I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to build compartments underneath that house these. Or maybe I'll build the compartments right here and bolt them straight to this. And so they'll just stay on here. That way I don't need the body on to drive the truck. That way I can test with the body off. I'm not sure. But either way, what are you two up to? No good. No good. What are you doing, lady? Yeah, effing dogs in here. Alright, so anyways, what I'm thinking is I'm going to build some sort of compartment to house these so they don't move around. I don't want them moving around, and I don't want to see the visible orange. I don't want to be able to see that they're batteries. I just want it to be black boxes sitting here. So I'm thinking that's probably what I'm going to do. Then I can double up on them and have two for a total of 8,200 milliamps of 3S power, which is pretty good. That should get me through quite a bit, even with my gear reduction unit. So basically, at this point, what the roadblock I ran into is, okay, well, I need a winch. And so I'm going to get a winch and put on here. But then I started thinking, oh, I need a winch controller. What am I going to do for a winch controller? Am I going to run 3-position switch or what? Well, I recently got a new radio. This one right here. Recently got a new radio, which you guys will be seeing an unboxing on here soon. And on that radio, I have a 3-position switch, or I'm sorry, you won't be seeing an unboxing. I'll be doing a review on that here soon. I've got 4 channels with 2 3-position switches, or programmable switches, I should say. And dogs are whining because they're missing Panaby. But so anyways, what I'm thinking is I want to run it off of this radio. Right now I'm running the Kaiser off of that radio. Well, I'd like to add, I'd like to get another receiver and run this off of that radio as well, and use one channel for the regular winch right here, and then use a second channel for winch down. Something I don't see ever in the RC industry. I'm sure people have done it before, but I haven't seen it yet. So something you see a lot of in full-size events is winch down. So when you're going up on something and it starts to unload, you can, you know, winch you like my sound effects? You can winch down and basically compress your front suspension, thus lowering your center of gravity, and it just stiffens up the ride and allows you to get over some things so your suspension doesn't unload and flop you over backwards. So I want to do a winch down setup, and I want to do a winch. And now here's where that gets tricky. That means I need 2 winch controllers, and I'm not sure. I don't have them right now. I don't want to go buy them. I could, I guess, but as I try to work with what I have. So, because this is a Holmes Hobbies episode, I went to the old parts wall here, and I managed to grab one of these. This is a TorqueMaster BR Mini. This is a dual ESC, and you guys that have been around here for a while, you will have seen I did videos on these before, but never the dual one. I did videos on the, oh, we lost the light, boo. So I did videos on the single one, the standard one, but never on the dual one. And John went ahead and sent me a couple of these dual ones. I've been trying to figure out what am I going to use these on for the longest time. And it's overkill. It's definitely going to be overkill. I know, because I've used these for winch controllers before, and I know it's overkill. These things produce tremendous amounts of power for a winch. So yeah, I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to try to run both winches off of this. Now, this may backfire because I haven't really thought into this. I may run into a snag, but I think it might work. I just need to figure out the proper programming for the radio and for the ESCs, and see, I need to use a Castle Link, which I do have. I've got Castle Link sitting here, so I'm going to, or I mean not Castle Link, but a BEC. So I'm going to use a BEC as well to tie into this, just to make sure there's no voltage drop or any funny business. And I will use Castle Link to program everything up, because this will be programmable. The BEC will be programmable. The servo, I believe, is programmable. You might want to correct me on that. I don't remember if I can hook that up to a Castle Link or not. I have yet to try. But the ESC is programmable, and you know, the motor, I can dial in how this performs. So this whole system should be extremely tunable, and I should be able to really get it dialed in and running the way I want here if I don't know if everything works out. So anyways, you guys, there's not a lot I wanted to show you today. Other than that, I just wanted to kind of explain to you what my plans are. I'm kind of bummed out because I shot a really cool video this morning installing this box and going over all these electronics and what I just said, and it was a lot more I was really amped up on it. It was early in the morning. It was just cool. So that sucks. I'm sorry, but that is what the plan is. I'm going to use this, and I think this will be awesome. And in the end of the day, when this is all done, I want all these wires hidden. Every wire is going to be hidden, tucked, loomed. Basically, I'm going to use this as an example for, scale wars and things like that. And, the Holmes Hobbies electronics are perfect. It's just exactly what I love. The black electronics is my thing. I'm not a fan of all this super bright electronics, so definitely stoked on this. It's going to make it a lot easier to make this look clean. And, also, yeah, and we installed the drive shaft, which is not actually, it's not cinched down. It's just on there. But so you guys can see how this works. Yeah. There it is in motion. It's going to be awesome. So really excited. This is going to be a cool build. I've been wanting to get back to building for a long time, and now I'm doing it. You can see the bench is a mess. So anyways, you guys, the battery's actually going to die because I filmed so much this morning. So this is probably going to be it. You guys, let me know what you want to see on this build. I'm really just kind of going for it and just showing you what I can as I go here. This is going to be probably my new go-to, so it's very important I get it set up right. So these electronics, we're going to be going through in depth. I'm going to be tuning all of these on camera. We're going to take the time to actually make sure that we test and tune. So there will be a lot of back and forth with this vehicle. So, and then we'll go into some other things. I might sneak in an unveiling of a truck that I've been building recently too, that is also new Holmes Hobbies powered rig. Maybe we'll take that out and have some fun. I don't know if we'll do that next week, or maybe we'll sneak an episode in. I don't know. We'll see. The baby's gonna be here anytime, so I'm a little like nerved out right now. I'm stressed out, and my nerves are all, I don't know what the term is, but I'm freaking out a little bit. So anyways, you guys, yeah, you know what it is. Piece of chicken grease, fam. Yeah.